Welcome back to OneStopTutorials.com. Great to be here, guys and girls. Hope all's well wherever you are. Now this is it. We're carrying on with our new concept of our website. We've done the keywords, we've done the boring stuff. I hope you're following along. I hope you're actually getting into this and trying to find a concept out of those three topics for your new website. The one I chose was coffee cake recipes, and I explained why I chose it in the last tutorial. Now what I want to do is I want to be 100% sure that this is the right topic for me. I'm getting some okay numbers with it, but to be honest with you, I don't know much about it. Coffee cake recipe is not my forte in life. So what I want to do is I need to find a place that can give me information about coffee cake recipe, about apricot, banana, pecan recipes, okay? And what I generally use is article directories, okay? So I'm going to take our main concept, coffee cake, Control Command C that. I'm just going to store that just for the time being. Now, as I said, I generally use articles. Now, articles are basically people write articles about everything. I mean, from anything you can think, there's probably someone written an article about it. What you can do is you can come in, and the three general ones that I use allow me to copy and paste the HTML code straight into my web page, which means I don't actually have to write anything about that actual topic because people have pre-written it already. Now the reason they do this is because generally they put a link at the bottom of the article which will then get them backlinks, because when I paste this code into my website or template or wherever I put it, their link will be there, and generally I leave their link there because they've had the time, they made the time to actually write it. I think it's only fair that they get some credit for their time, okay? So that's generally why they do it. Now the three article directories I generally use is, the first one is called articlebase.com. Now this is a great place. What I can do here is I'm just going to Control Command V and put in coffee cake recipe, and I'm going to hit search, okay? Now this will give me a list of all the articles in its actual database, and as you can see we get up some different articles about coffee cakes, okay? The history, what else we got here, coffee cakes, coffee cake recipes, okay? So what you can do is you can click on any one of these. So let's say we wanted cheese and coffee layered cake recipes, okay? You can click on that and that will take you to the page where the article is already written, okay? And as you can see from this one, it writes an article about it, it gives the actual ingredients that's needed. This is the sort of information that I'm actually looking for, because I don't know what goes in what, and I don't know how long they cook it for or anything like that. So this is great, powerful information. Also, the other thing that it does is it allows me to copy and paste the HTML code. You'll notice up here at the top it has this syndicate, this articles, and what you can do is you can actually copy all of this. This is all HTML code, it's H1 tags and P tags, and this is perfect because this is what we're going to need. Anytime you make a title in your website, your title should basically be an H1 tag. So all this information, we can come in here and we can freely take it, Control C, Command C, and then just paste that into our website. This is really, really powerful. So again, I've just found cheese and coffee layered cake recipe. I know nothing about it. Someone else does know about it, and all I can do is come here and I can copy and paste the code from this actual article to put it in my page, okay? So that's one of the places that I love, Article Base. It has some great articles in it. The next one I use is called articlealley.com, and it's pretty much the same concept really. You just paste in what you're looking for, so coffee cake recipes, and it will bring up its results. And let's say again we chose one of these easy cake recipes, and just like the article base one, you'll notice here it all is. Here's all the information, and the great thing again is it gives you the ingredients and how to cook it and all sorts. And again, just like article base, you can come up to this yellow button here, you can republish this article, and again this will give you HTML tags, okay? It gives you the HTML code. Now this isn't as clean as the article base one in that it actually has the body and the HTML in there, but that's nothing we can't handle. We're all pros at this now, so it's nothing that we can't actually do. Again, it has the title, but we can basically take out the information that we want and delete the rest, okay? So another great site, Article Alley, or it's AA. And the last one I generally use is WikiHow, and again WikiHow is an awesome place that, again, let's do a search for coffee cake recipe, and you can come in here Again, it gives you the articles that are written in here. So let's see how to make a coffee cake. Just click on that, and again it'll give you step by step on all the stuff that you can do. Now the great thing with this is you can actually come in here and you can edit this. This actually allows you to edit it, so you can freely take, there's a video at the bottom, you can freely come in here and take all of this information. The way to get again the HTML code is if you scroll to the bottom, where is it, here, embed this, republish this entire article on your blog or website, you click on that, and again here is the HTML code for that. Okay, so these are three great places to come to get information about something that you might not know about. These are freely allowed to be put on your website. Like I say, I generally leave the actual link of the person who wrote it on my website. It's entirely up to you whether you do that or not, but I like to give the people who have actually written these articles some credit. So this is what I'm going to be doing next. I'm going to be coming through my keywords. Okay, I found my subcategory keywords. By doing this article thing, I might even find more subcategory keywords. If you find that when you do a search in any of these, so let's say you do a search and Hungarian coffee cakes comes up, well, what you can do is again take that name, Hungarian coffee cake recipes, or whatever you want. Just take that keyword thing again, go back to SEO tools, run it through there. Is it getting enough hits per day? Is it getting enough hits per month? Do you think it would be worthwhile doing? If you do, okay, come in here, grab it. Now what I generally do with this is I actually save these as text files, and I'm going to show you in the next tutorial how to do that. I like to get everything ready before we move on. Okay, I think also in the next tutorial, before we get started with all this, now I understand that there's a lot of information out here about coffee cakes, and over the next day or so I'm going to be looking over this and actually making sure that coffee cakes is the perfect thing for me, making sure that the actual keywords that I have at the moment, like cherry almond coffee cake, knowing how many people are viewing it every day, I need to make sure I can find articles on cherry almond coffee cakes. If I can't find stuff about this, then maybe this needs to come off my list because I don't know how to make a cherry almond coffee cake. Okay, so that's what we're going to do, and in the next tutorial we're going to actually come in and we're going to have a look into domain names and why getting a good domain name is so important. Take it easy, guys and girls. Catch you at the next one-stop tutorials. Laters, everyone.